Albert says, I don't like this game, Seance of Lake Manor, but I love Blueprints. I actually don't think this game is that comparable to Blueprints, even though I was told that it was similar to Blueprints. I think this game is much closer to the Case of the Golden Idol than Blueprints. Blueprints is not as structured as this. Blueprints, I feel like you have to use your imagination more, and you have to use, there's more strategy. There's like creative strategy in Blueprints, whereas I don't feel like there's as much creative strategy in the Seance of Lake Manor. I think I am enjoying the Seance of Lake Manor, but I also feel like it's a little bit more, I don't know if linear is the right word, or just like planned out for the player. I think there's like less gameplay in Seance of Lake Manor and just more story, which is fine. It just depends on what you're looking for. Okay, so last time we had talked to Lau and McLeod, Ivy McLeod. We found out they're lesbian lovers and they're getting blackmailed by Evelyn Dean, and also Lau was secretly drugging Ivy McLeod, her friend or her lesbian lover, with some medicine like called quinine to dampen and block her farseer powers, her second sight powers. And they both are asking me to basically retrieve Evelyn Dean's blackmail material that she has on them, which is located somewhere in the catacombs. Which they gave us a map of the catacombs that should be located here. I've not seen where the catacombs are though, so I need to ask some staff where the catacombs are. We think Coventry is super sus. We still haven't figured out who had the argument with Evelyn Dean in the hedge maze. It's either Scarrett or O'Meara. We haven't been able to confirm yet. We want to talk to yeah, so why is Coventry super sus? He had stains on his hands and clothes. Evelyn Dean was seen in his room by Murphy, the cook, but then Coventry denied it and then threatened her. I also need to talk to Lau about the washerwoman. I don't remember why, but I have it written down in my notes. Hello, everybody. Okay, we are here. We're looking for, there's something like number 12? Luggage reclaim ticket number 12. Where are the numbers? Oh, here. Miss Dean's bag, though for one so well-to-do, it's odd that there isn't more. It is empty. Likely she had unloaded everything in her room before this came down here. I found what she was trying to hide. The invite in the tent. There's nothing else for me here. Okay. Alright, so... Listen, no. So this was probably a waste of time to come in here. Okay. What time is it right now? It is 6:35. 6:35. Our actions, we have to confront Cathal O'Meara. We need to act on Ivy McLeod and Victoria Lau to get the catacombs, to get the blackmail material in the catacombs. And we still need to act on Dupre, I think, right? We still need to find a representative for St. Bridget for Dupre. Everything. Burial record for Miss Alessandra Barbosa Mariano. It lists only one surviving relative. Do you have much in the way of family back home? None. My mother was an escaped slave. She raised me in Quilombo. I lived there my whole life, almost entirely not leaving until slavery was abolished in 1888. Even then, we were slow to trust the outside. But last year my mother and I went to Rio to see Christmas there. She was nervous, but I was excited. We ate oranges and sugar nuts. Despite the heat, we even tried a mulled wine. As a gift, we took a photograph. I'm glad we did. It's all I have left of her. A man saw us that day. A captain of the forest who had run-ins with my mother in her camp. What is this? Is this important? Where is she from? Rio? So Brazil? His job was to recapture slaves back when slavery was in full force. Bitter at having never found our settlement, he followed us back that day. Then he returned that night with some friends, all of them drunk. They began to shoot up the place, killing many, including my mother. Those that they did not kill, they captured, and so my home was destroyed and my family killed and scattered. My lord, that is awful. Yes, I feel adrift in the world. Maybe someday I will find something good in that freedom, but not yet. Library topic unlocked. Forest Captain's Quilombo. Do we already have our schedule? I think we already have our schedule.
Sure.
Barbosa. Yeah, we have our schedule already. Okay. They're in the library. We just talked to them before coming here. We have 3 hours, 2.5 hours until the ball. Yeah, he pours her heart out to you and you're just like, I gotta go. Exactly. Ivy McLeod is gonna meet Cathalomira to propose that they get married so that he can be her beard in 24 minutes. Jesus. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that evidence for her before then. Who do I need to find? I need to find some of the house staff. So there's one house staff. What is this? What is that? Is that a bug? Or is that a hint that there's another person like in this room right now? Oh, I think they're just talking together. Yeah, they're talking together with. Okay, so let's go real quick here. It's so dark. It's eerie. Nobody outside at all, huh? This is surely still locked. We've pretty much done everything we need to do here, I think. I wonder if... Oh, I forgot what the code is. 261432. 261432. 261432. So dark. 261432. I'm just seeing if there's anything new in here. No. He hasn't added anything new. Clipboard we already have. Okay. Hey, what? Was that always like that? I think I've been here before, but I don't remember this little mini fence having a hole in it. Is the game darker than normal? Yeah, because it's nighttime outside. But I don't think it's a setting thing. I don't think I'd change any settings. See, it should be looking more normal now. I was also holding space. I was holding space to do the detective mode. That makes it darker. Can I go in here yet? Well, drawing of vase. A well-rendered drawing of some sort of vase. Looks like charcoal on papyrus. An unusual combination. Miss Hisham had charcoal on her hands. Perhaps I should ask her about this drawing. You dropped this drawing. Drawing of a vase with hieroglyphs on it. It's locked and hasn't been opened in a while. Okay. Where is everybody? The house feels... The manor feels very empty right now. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the staff. And then maybe we could check out the gardens and the hedge maze. See if anybody's over there. We could also check the guy's office. The manager's office. I'm trying to prioritize.
Sends a terrible shiver down my back. I know. It's not even what it could mean. It's the laugh itself. There's a maliciousness in it. Like it means harm.
Oh, sir. Anything we can help you with?
They saw me. Ask about laughter?
This might sound strange, but...
Oh yeah, that's right. When we passed by our
I
room.
searched the room, of course, but found nobody. Would you know anything about that?
Oh,
That, sir. That's just the old vents in this place. Sometimes they
No, that's a
carry
lie.
sounds from other parts of the building. What you heard was a guest, maybe in the library?
Huh.
I see.
I see.
Do you need anything?
No.
As you wish.
BS, 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 BS. So much BS.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
The map of the catacombs. I found this old map, but I'm not sure which area it covers. Might be the old catacombs, sir. I've always heard stories about those. There's supposed to be a hidden trove of gold down there, didn't you know? Honestly, things people come up with. Where are the catacombs? What do you mean, might be? But where are they? How do you get
God
there?
sir.
Oops. I don't need to do that anymore. Do you happen to know where this map leads? Oh, that's so curious. What is this? Well, looking at the size of the rooms and how the doors are put, it looks like this leads to a passage out of the ballroom. No, I'm just being silly. There's no entrance there. Sure, I'm just reading it wrong, sir. So we need to wait until the ball to access the catacombs. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a copy thing. It says it's from a hidden passage out of the ballroom. How could she tell from this map? Mass ball, find a hidden passage to the catacombs. But I'm not really sure where to start looking. Okay. We need to find someone who can verify Mr. Scarrett saying that he was relaxing fireside in the library during the bridge game. Okay, I'm literally just gonna talk about the bridge game to everybody, I think, at this point. Who cares if it's a waste of time? These two should have been in a meeting with Varley. Did I already talked to her about this?
I'll be off.
God bless.
But maybe she walked around and she went to the library as well?
Sir?
Did you attend the which bridge game? That would have been... Not sure that would have been proper, sir. Could you imagine? It's all battling with your wits and dancing with the patterns and making squeeze plays and devil's coups and... Well, Miss Dean made it sound really exciting, but then, she's played with champions, sir. It's too bad she didn't attend.
I'll leave you be.
Oh.
Clowns, origins. We need to find... Check ticket. That's done. This was her invitation that we found in there, right? Miss Dean's invitation enticed her with information about her magical potential. Was she here because Callahan, the Dr. Callahan invited her, maybe? Can we speak to Dr. Callahan about that? Right, there was that connection. I can't speak to Dr. Callahan about it. I can speak to Marquess Blake and the... Okay, I guess we can ask these people.
Sir.
Miss Dean's invitation. I hear tell that Miss Dean was personally invited to the manor. Was she? That makes me happy, sir. The manor's better place for having her in it before she left, I mean. Sep, go on. Well, I don't think it would have mattered, sir, whether she were invited or not. All that talent, and I guess there's not a thing on this earth that would make her feel worthwhile. Like she would have come anyways, even without the invitation. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Lau about the washerwoman for a second. Because I think in her journal, it said something about she encountered the same thing.
Hello.
Washerwoman is like all the way at the bottom. On my arrival here, I thought I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. ... I've seen her too, though I saw her on entering the ladies' bathroom. She shrieked and I fell back. When I stood, she was gone, save the shawl she was washing in the tub. There was no way she got past me. Another gift from this awful hotel. Okay, but that doesn't trigger anything. Quinn Families was cursed some years ago, and so I would not imagine Quarantine Quinn deserves it. There are plenty of unlucky stars to be born under, but that is an unusual one. Do you recognize this photograph, Mrs. Lau? I can't say I do. Oh goodness, is that little Ivy? Oh, she's just adorable. What a stern little expression. And so that gentleman would be Mr. Hunter. That's it. It seems obvious now. Technically, it's improper for a noblewoman and a servant to be so close, so this is information not best shared. But I'm glad Ivy had Mr. Hunter when she needed him. She was not well understood by her family. They were at the bridge game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it didn't go too terribly either, though I was more there for the conversation than for the game. I don't attend many gatherings of this kind, so it seemed like a good way to meet some of the others. It was the first time I met our host, Marquess Blake. Along with him was Dr. Callahan and his aunt, Fiad, Miss Quinn, Barbosa, Mrs. Darcy, and yes, Mr. Coventry completed the set.
That's
okay.
all, Mrs. Lau.
Farewell, Mr.
Who have I still not spoken about with regarding the bridge game? Quinn, Hisham, Mantovani. This guy wasn't here before. This is who? This is Hunter? Erickson? Marquez? Coventry? Coventry was there, though. Callahan was there, though. I'd like to maybe... Like, these three would be interesting to ask. Maybe they saw Scarrett in the library. Because nobody can verify Omira's alibi, but Scarrett's alibi still can be verified if someone was in the library at the same time. Okay, where am I going? I need to find Omira. I need to confront him. I can't do anything. Still can't go to the Blake residence. Oh, the bar is here. Wait, what? This door was accessible this entire game and I've never stepped through it. Oh no. Timeline updated, Blake Manor. What does that mean? What does that mean? Timeline updated, Blake Manor.
Are you enjoying the event?
Oh, no. I wish I hadn't come. It has cost me everything.
Oh, well, I'm having a nice time.
Good for you. Well, good for you.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking? Do you... Sorry, did you mean me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Oh, Omira's here.
Oh, I don't know. I just thought I wasn't thinking of much.
Nonsense. I'm a mind reader, but I know when a man has something on his mind. Angels.
Oh, wow.
That's your thing,
How did
isn't
Mrs.
it?
Darcy guess
That's
that?
what I've heard.
Oh, she knew. She
Go
already
on
heard somewhere.
And tell me about these angels then.
Don't let me bore you with that. We could talk about something else.
Not at all. This way, I get to go home and tell my friends about how I spoke to a boy who speaks with angels, which is just excellent. Do go ahead. How did you find out you could do it in the first place?
Oh,
I nearly died. Yeah,
Go
he's...
on.
Ha! A horse riding accident. Just over a year ago.
Hey, Nobby.
You know how it is. The horse spooks, and there's only so much you can do.
I can't believe I've been playing this game for so long and I just now found the
I
bar.
don't remember much of what happened after I fell. Not what was around me, anyway. Just the most revolting pain in my side and my leg, and the idea that I was going to die. I can't say it seemed clear, because nothing was, but it did seem very certain. And then I saw. I still don't know how to describe what it looked like. But behind all that was happening around me, I saw it. A thing that I instinctively knew was an angel.
Instinctively, eh?
My companions got me to a doctor. All the while, I would see glimpses of it watching. I was babbling the entire time, I am told. It stayed with me until the turn of midnight. And by then, they thought that I would live after all.
And that was the end of it.
It is around me still. I get glimpses of it now and again. At some cost, I can see it more clearly for a moment. I think it watches me. Us. This seance.
Yeah, more and more it's been implying that the big bright flash that Dr. Callahan the photo that Dr. Callahan took of Cathalomira, he thought, with the spirit camera, he thought it was like some processing issue. It was probably just the
And you
angel.
speak with it.
I speak to it sometimes. It does not reply. If I am ill or in danger or on the brink of consciousness, I can make it out, see its shape, exchange a few words.
Has the year last seen you ill, in danger, or on the brink of consciousness much?
I
He's been
wonder if it has some
purposely
purpose
doing
for me, but it never stays around long enough to get an answer.
To look upon it.
Alone is just unmatched. But the fact of the matter is, until the rituals work, those moments are all I get.
Hey. There's a lot of people hanging around in the bar. Wow. Dude, I should have... If only I knew this earlier. That's where, like, all the people are when they're not somewhere else. They're at the bar. Aye. Time to confront. We're gonna
Again?
ask her about the bridge game first. We had the bridge game on Tuesday. No, my parents were obsessed with the game, so naturally I grew to despise it. Oh, nothing.
I won't bother you.
Goodbye.
Mrs. Darcy. Is there anything I haven't spoken to her
Mr.
about
Wu.
in a while? This just tells you that it's Dupre's friend, right?
That was all.
Good day.
Coventry.
Mr. Ward.
He was at the bridge game. So no point.
Good and
Okay.
You
You again. Quinine powder. Memento Mori. Angel sketches. Enochian magic. Soul jars. There's so much stuff to talk about. What do you know about angels, Mr. O'Meara? What a question. Plenty of you know. If you must know, the Lord's servants sent now and then to intervene and minister in our earthly matters, messengers of the higher power, not existing as we do, but as incorporeal beings just beyond understanding. They are beings of light and the very essence of all that is good, and very seldom seen. Maybe for that reason. Ha! If only I could say otherwise. I could swear there's one with me, but I can so seldom reach it. Soul jars. Do you know anything about soul jars? Practical magic and artifacts isn't really my sort of thing, but actually, as it happens, yes. They're used for holding, well, souls, life essence, and what have you. Damned hard to find, or so I'm told. Enochian magic. What do you know about Enochian magic? You've been talking to people, have you? Did they send you to me? Well, I'm no lecturer, but the gist of it's something like, if it's its own magical discipline, using rituals and ceremonies to speak to angels or their like. It was all developed some time ago, and it does work. Not so often as I would like, but you make do. Angels don't speak our language exactly, which is entirely another thing. But there are ways to work around that. It is almost enough just to have them answer. Almost, but they don't stay for very long, I would know. Do you believe in the concept of guardian angels? Very much so, and I'll tell you why. I've seen mine. When I had the accident that gave me this cane, I witnessed it in the peripheries of my vision. My own guardian angel, and I've seen it since. I even know its name, well, sort of. I found allusions to it in dreams, old symbols burned into my mind. Surely the angel put them there. Who else, after all? Just if I could translate it, I could call it here. I know it sounds a bit, well, crazy, doesn't it? Haha, that's faith for you. Memento Mori? Do you know anything about the Quinn family having an unusual number of deaths? Ah, so she is one of those Quinns, is she? I didn't think there were any left to meet. Yeah, so I've heard that they bear a curse, one that's supposedly about a century old now. It's done most of them in. I guess that explains her scars. She's very serious for one whose cards are marked. I'd be enjoying my final days. E9 powder. Have you heard of quinine powder? Can't say that I have. Is it any good? Do you have any? Confront. Your goal is to summon an angel and trap it so that you can stop risking your life to see it. They need to make this dialogue better.
Am I so easily read? Oh dear. I'm not much for secrets, but I'd rather have some mystique. Apparently that's not at all the case, as you've got me pinned. Ah, well, it's true after all. There's an angel somewhere about me. I know it. But I can only ever see it when I am, well, close to death. If only I could speak with it. Find out what it is at once. But I never get more than a few moments.
He's gonna give us like some sort of quest, probably.
But I can't continue on like this.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm not entirely heartless. If something more permanent were to happen to me, my poor mother. So, whatever it is behind that veil of life, yes, I intend
Like,
to
we'll
seize
probably
the
have
thing,
to help him
to
capture
take
it or
hold of
something.
it and get my answer. For better or worse. That's the idea, anyhow. But I cannot get to the thing. And I'm going absolutely spare trying to make it work.
That's probably means crazy.
Maybe... Would you help me with it?
Yeah.
While the veil is low, I mean, and with more eyes on it, this might be my best chance. Come to my room and see if you can help. After all, your senses were sharp enough to figure me out.
Okay. So, oh, we're just going there now. Okay.
Here, this is a Babel stone.
Babel
It's used
stone.
to translate Enochian, the language of angels. Do you think you
Babel
can figure
fish.
out how it works? It's a matter of translation, I think, for a name. The notes are here in my trunk.
Learn the name of an angel. Babel stone. In his trunk. Use Babel stone. Okay. S. What looks like an A. U. This. No. Oh, that's a dot. Swibne? The script reads Swibne. This must be the name of the angel. I should inform Mr. O'Meara that I've deciphered the notes. Do I get a chance to lie to him, though? What does the name help him do? Does it help him capture it? Help him summon it?
Any joy, Mr.
Or
Warren?
communicate with it?
The notes for the bit.
I think your angel's name is Swivna.
Swivna? All right, I'll try it. You'll stay, right? You couldn't possibly leave at this stage.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we've drawn the trap.
That's with
Now,
its name.
I just say the thing's name. Swivna,
Swibne.
come to me, O angel of mine.
Oh, snap. Blinding light. It worked. It's crying.
You have been what stands on the brink of life and death, shining down on me. You are the thing that I've seen, the light. You have been what I couldn't reach, but now I can see you. I can see you. I am sorry. I was going to trap you and keep you
So
to
he's at a change of
myself,
heart?
to bask daily in your glory. For selfish
Angel
joy,
bump.
but I see now. I will clean up my act. I will preserve myself and spread your word.
He has renewed
you
faith.
have my heart and soul. I am your agent and await only your direction, my angel, my friend.
So random.
It is gone.
He just saw it, didn't communicate with it at all, but the fact of seeing it makes him so in awe that he's like dedicated his life towards this thing without knowing what it actually is. He's just assuming. It could be a demon for all he knows.
I really thank you, Mr. Ward. From the bottom of my heart, I knew I could only carry on as I was for a short while longer. But I could not stop myself. I needed to see, to know, and you have helped me truly open my eyes. It's hard to explain such a revelation in oneself. I'm a different man to the one I was even 30 minutes ago. That much I know. But who I am now, that's yet unknown to me. I don't know whatever journey I've just started, but for the first time in a while, I'm thrilled by the very prospect of it. I believe Swivna, wants me to attend the seance.
No!
Swivna wants to witness it. Maybe through me?
No!
However this works, I get the impression that something will happen there. I feel as if I will be safe. So I guess this is a warning for you and the others?
Swivna is going to protect him from whatever is going to go down at the seance.
But now, I need to sit down.
Is he the bad guy? Is he the antagonist? Is that why when, even after completing his personal quest, he's still going to the seance?
Again, thank you.
So far, after you've completed everyone's personal quest, I mean, I've only completed 2, but they've both said they're not going to the seance. Mr. O'Meara will be protected by his angel during the seance. Mr. O'Meara has met his angel and pledged his life to it. Oh, but the bar is moving down. So that he was gonna die before at the seance, but now his angel's gonna protect him, I guess. The lad has a decent heart underneath it all, but still I worry for his future. That angel is unlike anything I could have imagined. It was beautiful. Divine even, but heavenly? I can't say for certain. What manner of angel lures someone to their own death? I pray its intentions are pure. Perhaps I should try to learn more of this angel of his, Swivna. Library topic unlocked. I wonder if I gather enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. Okay. They wear medium shoes. They used magic. Caitlin Joyce can't use magic, right? We could probably eliminate her. But who knows? It could be an act. They wear medium shoes. I don't understand this. I feel like there's some logical fallacies or something. Disconnects in this detective mystery. These 3 facts, they could be different people. They don't have to be the same person. The person who wrote the letter to management about pretending to be Evelyn Dean that she's leaving doesn't necessarily have to be the same person that kidnapped her or used the magic under her bed, and also doesn't have to be the same person that followed her through the hedge maze. Like, if you're assuming that they're all the same people, then the person who followed her through the hedge maze should be a man because of the voice when that eyewitnesses heard during the fight. So does that allow you to just eliminate all the women? That doesn't really make a lot of sense, right? I don't feel like I can make that jump to eliminate all the women, but this list is saying that the culprit wears medium shoes, but it should be medium male boots, no? Because the person who wears... The place where you got this fact from was from the hedge maze, and the person who wears these medium shoes must be a man, because of the eyewitness accounts. But you can't really say that the culprit is a man. That's what I don't understand. What is this? I don't understand that. But I don't know if the game is expecting us to just eliminate all men or eliminate all women as possible culprits. Is the culprit definitely this person who argued with Dean in the hedge maze? Wouldn't that eliminate all women as suspects? Throw mirrors in his room. Let's go research Swibna. Reflection. With his issues laid to rest, what is next for him? We can't talk to him right now because I don't think we can go back into his room. Where would Swibna be? Religion? Under angels? Spiritualism? No. Irish folklore, Irish mythology, Swibna. The Madness of Swibna tells the story of Swibna mac Colmain, a king of the Dal Naraidi, a region in the northeast of Ireland, who tried to expel Bishop Ronan from church activities on his land. Swibna was a king in the northeast of Ireland. Swibna eventually attempts to murder the bishop and succeeds in killing the bishop's psalmists with a spear. In response, Bishop Ronan cursed Swibna that he would wander the land like a bird, and second, that he would eventually die by the spear just as he had killed the monk. The tale describes how Swibna wandered the world as a madman, moving from tree to tree, until he eventually dies in the very way the curse was detailed. Throughout his mad wandering, Swibna occasionally stops at each location to recite a poem. Some say that anyone who sees the bird or hears the poem will themselves be driven to madness. So, Cathal Mira will be driven to madness. Maybe. Okay. He's done, yeah. He's done. Oh, we should go back to the bar. Hold on, let me just see who's here in the gardens. Hunter, Hisham. Hisham's going. Oh, we should talk to Hisham. Hunter. We can also like talk to him about his relationship with Ivy. Map of catacombs. I came across this map. I think it might be of an underground complex. No, that doesn't seem right. I'd have known. I wonder if that key... No, never mind. What key? The key that... The southwest key? So we can tell him, and he might believe us. Have you noticed anything odd about Mix McCloud's behavior since she's been here? I've overheard her complaining about a loss of sight, but it's not my place to pry. I'm confident the matter is resolved now, sir. She'll be right in no time. Oh my god, come on. Seriously?
Huh. I'll be off.
Right, yeah.
Do I need to talk? I think I need to talk to him about a bridge game.
Mr. Wall.
I hear there was a game of bridge on Tuesday evening. That sort of thing's for guests and staff serving drinks. I am neither. No, I was still outside trying to get the stable door done before the night chill set in. Evidence, the fight. Statement. I have to verify that? Verified false connection. Stable. He was fixing the stable door. Verified true connection. Okay. What was the point of adding that? We already kind of knew, I think, that he was not the one. Let's talk to Hisham. About 2 minutes left. Mr. Ward. Map of catacombs. Tired eyes. For drawing. Have you seen this map of the catacombs underneath the manor? I have not, but I would like to. It doesn't look like there's anywhere to hide items of value, but it might not hurt to check. Useless. Have you been drawing a vase? The vase of Nebo. I can see it when I close my eyes. Long buried and then long lost. It should be somewhere here in these halls. But it's not here to see. Someone has hidden it away. But where? The basement? The church? Blake's own residence? Maybe the catacombs? I can find nothing. If only I could find some records. Excuse me, I am just passionate. The vase of Nebo. Research topic unlocked. Fascination vase. Research the vase. 7 p.m. Anything going on here? Dinner. They're at the changing rooms. Okay. We only have 10 minutes to get to dinner. Fascination with vase. This vase you're studying, is it an artifact you have a particular interest in? I discovered it had been acquired by a member of the Irish gentry a few years ago. And as is true of so much of our history in Egypt, it was taken from its rightful home and kept as a souvenir. Supposedly, it's stored somewhere among the Blake's possessions. I would be interested in seeing it.
I'll leave you be.
May Allah.
Okay. Dupre is here now. They're not even talking to each other, though. How do I find this third person for his ritual? Burial record. Miss Barbosa seems to have suffered a great loss indeed, so she tells me, Mr. Ward. Grief is an old friend in my line of work, but it still does me no good to see her visit a warm-hearted soul like that. Okay.
Not at all, Mr.
Okay. Let's go to the changing rooms. How did she get in there, though? You know? If we can't get in there, how come she can get in there? Or do they also know this hidden door? They shouldn't know the password, though. Hmm? What? She's supposed to be in here, but she's not. What? Oh. Somebody's coming.
Now, what was the blasted code
Oh,
again?
they did know the
How
code.
do you know about this place?
Miss Dean
showed.
showed me. She's a wonder at finding hidden places.
She showed him, or he followed her.
Do you still love her?
Is that relevant?
No, I suppose it's not. And you are willing then to marry?
Aha!
The Maddie.
I have it. Best we discuss further inside. Now,
we're
explain this to
we're
me.
just standing here out in the open.
We marry, but it's actually you, Victoria, and I that.
Sir, no, it's not.
It's not. You're not part of our threesome. I'm not asking to be a throuple. You're just my beard.
I have to go.
What? That's
Ivy!
it? That's it?
Blasted timing on you, sir.
Oh, they
I
saw
was
me.
onto a good thing there. What on earth has you loitering around here anyway? I don't have time for your answer. I should go after her. Ivy! Hold on a moment.
Hilarious. Evidence. Clandestine meeting. Okay. Statement. Claims as he was working on the stall door the night of the bridge game. So apparently we can try to verify this? Okay. Who can we verify it with? Only discussable with himself. But why? Is there anybody inside the bar? I also forgot to check the bar when there were more people in it. Damn it. Okay, there's still some people in here. Oh, Varley is here. Dr. Callahan is here. A game of chess. A dartboard. Is there anything to talk to him about? I don't want to talk about the bridge game. He wasn't even here. No, doesn't look like
I should
it.
go.
Only do some.
Okay.
May I be
I
of
have.
service, Mr.
I think I
Ward?
need to be there by 7:10. Catacombs. You know what this is a map of? It should be the catacombs under the manor. I've seen nothing official to compare it with, just hand drawings of sections. Does this show a way in? No. So I think
need nothing.
Certainly.
I think we don't really need to discuss that anymore because she like one of the I think the cook already told me, right, through the ballroom. I want to talk about the bridge game with him.
May I be of
so I think. Anything else? Maybe this? What do you make of these? They seem like components of ritual or charm. Maybe pagans might know about it, yeah. So I already know what they are too. Because O'Finn told me. Bridge game we've already talked to him about, apparently. Ugh. Okay, so is there nothing to talk to him about? I thought I had something I wanted to talk to him
Mr. Ward.
about. E9 powder. Bridge game. Dr. Callahan was definitely there.
I have to be on.
Be well.
There's a St. Bridget's Cross. Liquor. Very good. East corridors. Oh, what is that? Entertainment schedule. Okay. All right. Let's go eat dinner.
Hello again, sir. Certainly, sir.
I understand the concern, Signorina. I do. Oh, but Mr. Ward, would you like to join us?
We were just talking about, well, whether this seance is such a good idea. You're welcome to join us if you'd like.
Fact uncovered about Father Synod?
I'd be delighted to. Is there doubt about the seance?
See, Signorina Callaghan has concerns about it taking place.
If you ask me, Mr. Ward, there's nothing good to come of this. Best to leave these lands be.
Yes, we already know she's very
They're
against
unsettled
it.
enough. Or
I could say, amica mia, that it's only one spirit. One among many, apprehended for less than an hour. Were it to cause much trouble, I would not do it. This is, of course, a lie. How can I say it is safe when it has not been done before? Of course I would risk this. And the Marquess, he sees value in that risk too.
I'm not sure the Marquis knows what's good for him.
Ask McCallaghan's reasoning. Ask about Miss Mantovani's invitation.
What is it that has you so concerned, Miss Callahan?
See, this was once sacred ground. There are portals, ways to the other world, underground, all over the country. But this place housed a significant one. I worry that when our medium here calls forth something from the other side, she'll call the wrong thing.
This place housed a significant portal to the other world. So, Fiad Callahan thinks that at the seance, when they call the spirit, they're gonna end up calling something dangerous, like probably the Tuatha De Danann, the spirit in our dreams.
You offend me. I'm a better medium than that.
You'll call out in a place you don't know, where things you don't know walk. They are tricksters. They can call back in any way that pleases you. And right now, you seem most eager to succeed at any cost.
Excuse my interrupting.
A portal.
A portal. Underground.
As such, aye.
Do you know a way to it?
Oh, that's long lost since the invasions. Not that I'd tell a man of God, even if it wasn't. Hasn't your kind plundered our myths enough?
Portal underground, maybe in the catacombs as well. That was 21 minutes. And we can't go back in.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind?
Damn, okay. What is this room? The kitchen? I wonder if I could, like, not eat and then talk with these people and wander into the kitchen and stuff like that. Well, 1.5 hours to the ball. Let's go snoop around some rooms. We can talk with Hunter. We can talk with, yeah, talk with Hunter. He's still in the gardens. And then we go snoop around some rooms. I think maybe we go to...
Mr. Ward.
I don't think we have the key to Coventry's room, right? It seems Miss McLeod slipped off to meet Mr. O'Mara without her chaperone. Without her, then why have the chaperone here at all? That girl, I swear she's going about this all wrong. We're such tattletales, man. What can we talk to this guy about? Their relationship. I did. From a previous posting, I worked for her family, known her since she was a bairn. She's like a daughter to me. I've always done my best to look after her when others couldn't. Can we talk to her about Evelyn Dean? Well, we already have.
Huh.
Hey.
Damn. Narg!
Hello again.
I have a bunch of leads, but I can't do anything about them. Okay. That's like a really old thing that doesn't make any sense anymore in the context of, once you take the context of what we've already had conversations about, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, Brigitte. Deeply, Mr. Ward. When grief is a constant companion, she is there to remind me that both the living and the dead need healers. I'm devoted to her and her teachings.
Not at all.
Okay, let's go snoop around. We need to find basically more evidence to have more new leads. Father Sinot's bedroom. Father Sinot. El Sinot. Unusual cross. Okay. He is in the dinner, so we should just be able to barge right in. He's got a big room. Wow. A massive correspondence from various people. One mentions Mr. Doyle and his placement here to investigate. Another talks about how the Aeon has been located. Whatever it is, it resides here in Blake Manor. Okay. So Father Sinot maybe is related with Doyle? Doyle is a plant, apparently. A note here about freeing the Aeon from its prison at all costs. No death here is real. Another talks about how all attempts to reach Mr. Doyle have failed. No death here is real? Are we all in a dream? I see the flyer for this event is attached to another letter. This is your chance, Father. It's written here. Somebody stayed here in order to reach Doyle, but he did not recognize them or know the faith. Whoa, 4 evidence filed. Connection between Father Sinot, and Mr. Doyle. The Aeon. From what I gather, this is some form of Gnostic entity. So supposedly one is trapped here at Blake Manor. The Aeon is maybe related to angels? Yeah, they have the same unusual Celtic cross. That's true. Partial maps of the grounds, but he's trying to complete a map of the grounds, but it's poorly made. We got a fact about Sinot. His attempts at drawing are poor. Okay. So we actually know a lot about, like, that's going to be one of the facts about the culprit, I guess. Like, Hisham is very good at drawing, even though I don't know why it doesn't show here. Omir is also good at drawing, a chilling painting. Partial maps. Incomplete maps of the grounds. They are well made, unlike their recent continuation beside them. Huh? So they maybe 2 different people made these maps that are on his table? He has incomplete maps of the grounds. They are well made. He's trying to complete a map of the grounds, but it's poorly made. So he got these partial maps from somebody else, and then he's trying to complete them, but he sucks at drawing. His shoes are medium in size. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. We have our first shoe size. I think this is our first shoe size fact. His shoes are medium. Actually, we knew that Ivy McLeod had small feet. But we didn't even, like, check her shoes. We didn't even look at them. Because I thought only the male shoes were relevant. But, like, he already has an alibi. Father Synod. He had not arrived yet at the time. Maybe he was already here, but didn't check in. Huh? A badly scrawled note, I think, requesting a meeting with Father Synod, but it's hard to read. As best I can tell, it's signed Murphy. Badly written note trying to talk with the priest. A mostly unintelligible note, apparently addressed to Father Synod. Okay, so Cyrus Murphy doesn't know how to write. Miss Murphy seems to be trying to speak with Father Synod on some matter. So we can eliminate Murphy? Because she doesn't know how to write? Eliminate. Okay, but eliminations haven't really been doing anything. I haven't been progressing the story until we finally eliminate the last suspect. And pinpoint who it is. Pistol box. An empty pistol case. Does this mean the priest is constantly armed? But why? Journal. I've uncovered a hidden door which leads to the women's changing room. It is an ungodly place. Alas, I was hasty in my exit and have yet to review it properly. Between our assessment of the grounds and the talk at 11, our best opportunity will be at 6. We will find these catacombs. Come Sunday morning, we will search them stone to stone. Okay, he's also looking for the catacombs. Guess I can talk with Father and then the 2 staff members. Same, Father and the 2 staff members. Maybe Joyce is in on it. Writing materials. Gnostic Bible is a Gnostic one. He has sermon notes and the like recorded inside. Is this the branch of Christianity he really follows? He has passages about a black iron prison marked, but I cannot make out what they mean. It's hard to make anything of use out. It's a very dense tome. I need to look elsewhere for more understandable information. Okay, symbols. A sequence of strange hand-drawn symbols was sitting below the Bible. A sequence. Like a record, 5 dots, a devil almost, and then record. Father Synod's Gnostic Bible. This is locked. I need to talk to Father Synod. Okay. I think we're done here. A lot of things that I want to talk to Father Synod about. Also, he should technically be eliminated, right? Like this guy should be eliminated because he didn't arrive. Even though he has medium shoes, he didn't arrive in time. Oh, Finn's been eliminated. Ericsson's been eliminated. All right. What the heck is going on here? What's that? Is that saying that he's in Miss Quinn's room? What is that guy? What is the bellboy doing in Quinn's room? There are some things I want to talk to him about too. Yeah, thanks. Doesn't seem like anyone's on the other side. Then he's supposed to be in the east corridors right now. Oh. Oh, he's what? What is that? Is that a bug? He's in front of the dining room, but it's showing that he's in here. But I guess he's not. I don't know why it's showing that. We've already investigated her room, right? Quinn. Yeah, Memento Mori. Investigate research station. Scrap of paper. Intention to undertake something strange. Find the body of water. Not a scrap of paper. Where's that? Scrap of paper. A scrap of paper left in the library by Miss Quinn. It seems to suggest an intention to undertake something strange. Requires a body of water. Ritual requires a body of water. I can use the bathtub and the ladies on the first. Where's Quinn? Is she at dinner? No, she's not at dinner. Okay, what other rooms can I investigate? I can do Miss Hisham's room. Sure, I can go into Miss Hisham's room. Darcy's room we've already done. That was one of the earliest ones, I think. Nobody, right? Medium. I don't know if that's gonna matter. I'm very confused by this whole male boots thing. Schedule, okay. She's in the walled garden right now. Yeah, she's there. We'll be in the library later. Ballroom. Several scrapped letters that's, judging by the handwriting, are written by Miss Hisham, but whatever she is writing, it seems to be in Arabic, and I can't read it. What's this? She has been mapping the grounds and marking rooms off, the reason for which I cannot tell. She's checking for the vase. Manor maps. Some areas are circled. Sketching materials. Charcoal and drawing paper. Miss Hisham likes to draw, then. These are the same materials used to make the vase drawings. Sketching materials. Okay. Fact uncovered about Hisham. She has been drawing maps of the grounds. Her room contains art supplies. Sure. The Quran. Fact is she's Muslim. She's Sunni Muslim. Nothing. Journal. She's seen the symbols. That dream, it keeps pulling my attention away from the vase. Sometimes hours of searching have gone before I realize I've been looking for something else. That symbol, Miss Hisham has seen it too. Does she also dream it? Yeah, so some people are under the effects of this, like, altered reality. Okay. That was not a super fruitful room, but maybe. We have some stuff that we want to talk about with Hisham. I guess we can go talk to her now. Where am I? Oh, have we been into Fiad's room? I think we were not able to get into Fiad's room before. We wanted to go to Fiad's room, but they were talking in front of her room, right? Investigate. Yeah. Okay, now's my chance. 10 minutes, 12 minutes. folded to show an article calling out a number of strange occurrences in the area. Milk curdling, a calf born with an extra limb, an entire crop rotting the night before harvest. Okay, journals. I bet that wee Jacqueline has reached out to Rory too. I won't let her take him. I won't, whatever the price. Jacqueline, whoever she means, is from Dublin, and she does feel kindly toward them. I think that's a typo. She's very protective of her nephew. Letter for Fiad from her sister-in-law. Instructions to allow no harm to come to her boy. Dr. Callahan, I assume, unless she wants something worse than a few white streaks to happen to her hair. She seems concerned that her son is wasting his time and risking his life with this mystical path. From reading this, it seems that he is an acclaimed and respected doctor with the potential of quite a lucrative life ahead of him, if only he would focus on it. Aunt's shadow. Dr. Callahan seems to burst from his aunt's formidable shadow. Dr. Callahan's mother feels her son's potential abilities and future being held back by his apprenticeship under Fiad. Seems like Miss Callahan is making notes to other guests. Erickson, notes about other guests. Erickson, a fraud and a poor one at that. Barbosa, the poor lamb is lost here. There's no trace of actual magic off her. I figured none of the staff would have any drought, but Hunter has training. Hunter has magic. Okay, so we just got like a bunch of facts. So we know that Barbosa has no magical ability, so we can eliminate her. Settled in Irish. Journal. I hear more people have had these strange dreams. They all start innocent enough in the manor. Lots of out-of-place doors, seeing these spirals, an urge to attend a seance, but then become deeper over time. The staff, those I get anything from, their dreams have moved on from the seance. They have darker messages. Frustration, a longing to leave trapped animals. Stranger still, they seem to be experiencing one another's dreams, like a big stew pot of experience all mixed together. How is that? Rory is planning some newfangled investigation. I'll leave it to him. I need to stay focused on the well. Why is she so focused on the well? Who can I talk to still about that well? There's some secret about the well that I don't really know, I guess. Discussable with just the Callahans only. Headache salve. Until your headache passes, Aunt. It is unused. So Dr. Callahan prescribed it to her. There's something torn up inside. Torn up letter. Oh, a little puzzle. It looks like the scraps are from a torn up letter. This looks to be upside down. That looks correct. It's a letter from Evelyn Dean asking Fiad to teach her Irish magical traditions. It seems Miss Dean recently became aware of her own heritage, which spawned a want to study under Fiad. It seems Miss Callahan's reaction was to angrily tear up the letter and throw it away, but only after scrawling Jacqueline on it. Jacqueline? Was it Miss Dean that Fiad was threatening in her note? Might she actually have done something to protect Dr. Callahan from her? What does Jacqueline mean? Not a name. Okay. So Evelyn Dean found out about her Irish heritage and wants to study under the Callahans. Fiad Callahan, we have spoken little, but the caliber of your skill has impressed me. I deem you somebody with knowledge worth having. I recently come to suspect that I should study more pagan rituals, and I've decided that you are suitable to train under school. Train under. School me in your tradition. Your nephew is good, yes, but clearly you do not want to hand the mantle of being drow to a man, or you would have by now. He's more than capable enough. No, you've been holding out hope for a female apprentice. Somebody like me. You would, of course, be compensated. Let me know when you're ready, Miss Evelyn Dean. Wow. That's kind of, yeah, I can see why she'd be pissed. It looks to be a hasty schedule of sorts. It's titled Weekends Well Scrying. Sunday, 11 o'clock, Carmela. Sunday, 2 o'clock, Lloyd. Sunday, 6 o'clock, Quarantine. There's also a note. Make sure everyone has directions for the hedge maze. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on here? Well scrying, the magical process of asking a well for visions or insights. Miss Callahan is performing a few on Sunday. I have marked the information with my timetable. So... scrying schedule? Carmela? Lloyd is Dupre. Quarantine is Quinn. Who's Carmela? Mantovani? There's someone here that is still hidden or logged. We got like a lot of stuff here. Small shoes. So like, is the game wanting me to just eliminate her because she has small shoes? I feel like that's what it wants me to do, but that doesn't feel right. Aww, this is so confusing. Who in this chat has finished the game? Anybody watching that has finished the game? That has like any sort of insight on what we were talking about with... I don't want any spoilers really, but I just like... it would be great to know without any spoilers what the heck is going on with this logical inconsistency regarding the shoe size. And the fact that the person with the shoes in the hedge maze was a man. Yeah, the game is very deep. The story has evolved a lot already. They're still in the dining room. We have 2 minutes left. Marquess, the 7th Marquess of Dune, William. Dr. Callahan, were we able to snoop around in his room? I think we were only in there when he was in there. There was something in there that he didn't want us to see. Like, oh, I couldn't look in the trash can, yeah. Okay. A letter from Miss Dean. She's thanking him for his offer to tutor, but says she wants to learn from a true Master Fjord. The letter has been crumpled up more than once, as if he's been taking it out, rereading it, and discarding it over and over again. His ego is hurt. We got a hypothesis unlocked for Ruari Callahan and one for Fjord Callahan. This didn't take any time. This looks like medical records maybe, but they're masked by a sigil. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all 4. So I think we should be able to... Why can't I go to the left? Nice. Dr. Callahan's case files. It contains his notes on Miss Mantovani. According to this, she does not have long to live. Irregular heart rhythms, the onset of organ failure, a weakness of the blood. Okay, that's why she's coughing so much. He is not sure what is causing it, but he seems to believe that that wouldn't help her anyway in this late stage. All he can do is minimize her pain in these her final days. 8 o'clock now. Doomed to die. We got a lot of stuff. Letter from Miss Dean to Dr. Callahan. Medical notes on Miss Mantovani. Clearly, the psychic toll of many years of attempting to commune with the dead has manifested physically. I don't see how it can be she survives another attempt. So she will die in the seance, I guess. Doomed to die. We have so much evidence now to discuss with people. We just needed to... Yeah, we just needed to, like... snoop around in more people's rooms. Is there anything happening here right now? Nothing huge? Someone's already in the ballroom? Oh, the staff. The staff is in the ballroom. Makes sense. Medium-sized boots. Okay, so, investigate the well. She's here to do some well scrying. She's also trying to stop the seance, or she's, I don't know. Fiat Callahan's goal is to blank the blank to blank the blank from the blank. I don't know. To protect the land from the Fae. Her goal is to protect the land from the Fae by proving doesn't fit because grammatically it doesn't fit. Fiad's goal is to bless the well to protect the land from the Fae. Hi, Fat Cat Clap. What was your question about shoes? I finished the game. Hello. Okay, hold on. No, that can't be it. That's not right. Okay. So my question about the shoes is... It's kind of not straightforward, but basically the game is assuming that there is one culprit, and the culprit, that the facts about the culprit are all pertaining to one person, that they are able to write because the culprit submitted a forged letter from Evelyn Dean with a forged signature, that they used magic in the kidnapping because the same person who submitted the fake letter. This part, I think it makes sense that the same person who kidnapped her with using magic from her bedroom also submitted the forged signed document saying that she's leaving. But I don't necessarily know if that's the same person as the person with the medium shoes following her in the hedge maze. Especially the big thing with the medium shoes is supposedly the person wearing the medium shoes was the one who had the argument with her in the hedge maze that was overheard by Mr. Doyle. And Mr. Doyle told us that it was a man that he heard. A man's voice that he heard. So if we're assuming that the person wearing the medium-sized boots is the same person that Mr. Doyle heard fighting with Evelyn Dean, then does that not just automatically eliminate all the women from being culprits? But I personally don't think it should, because I don't think the person wearing the medium shoes is necessarily the same person that kidnapped her or that forged the letter. But the way that it's presented here, the way that it's like saying use these facts to cross-check with, you know, what you know about the guests and use them to eliminate people. It doesn't specifically say that they were a man. It doesn't say the fact that the culprit is a man. But it should, shouldn't it? Because the person, if the fact that they wear medium shoes is true, the medium shoes comes from the same event where they are known to be a man. Am I explaining myself clearly? The medium shoes comes from the person who's following her in the hedge maze. The person who was following her in the hedge maze was also the person who had an argument with her in the hedge maze, who Doyle overheard to be a man. So then should the culprit not just be a man? And I can just eliminate all the women? Anyways, I don't feel like I need to know exactly right now, but it's just a little bit weird. Okay, we need to figure out, we need to do these hypothesis. Roar Callahan's goal is to blank his blank by blanking his blank our blank. By proving his something are valid. His modern techniques or his abilities. Reclaim his to escape his aunt's shadow by proving his abilities or modern techniques. I feel like it should be abilities. No? Okay, it is modern techniques.
Dr. Callahan wants to prove that the modern magical techniques are as valid as Fia's old ones. I should find and confront him about this.
Confront? Okay. Miss Callahan wants to stop Evelyn Dean. And doesn't want Evelyn Dean to get involved with Ruari. She's also against the Seance and wants to protect the land. Her duties as Bien Drow are to look after the well. I wonder if Wellscry is connected to Miss Callahan's duties. She put the symbols there. To blank the land, to blank the blank from the blank. Seance's aftermath. Ah, okay. The Fae and the Seance's aftermath. I think it's.
Miss Callahan is
I guess
worried
it
the
makes more
Seance
sense for the
don't believe
Seance's
region
aftermath.
decimated. So she is trying to protect the sacred waters to stop that from happening. I should find and confront her about this.
Maybe the fact that he is a man, or not, will be revealed later. The player may find connections between events faster than the game presents those connections, which is totally fine. Okay, yes. I feel like that's probably what's happening here too, is that I have... made the assumption that these two are the same people, same person. I think the big question mark is the game making that assumption by putting them all in the same list? And if so, then they should also say that they are a man. Okay. Where are the Callahans? Who is that? That's Father Sinon. We can talk to him. What you doing?
Yes.
Father Sinot's symbols. I found these symbols and was wondering if you knew what they might mean. Alchemical symbols used in theory to unlock the fundamental nature of the universe. Oh. Tell me about the Black Iron Prison. All of this life is the prison. This realm filled with material trinkets and lurid flesh, built to distract us from the truth, from enlightenment. Hell is real, Mr. Ward, and we are in it. Remember, there was a letter in his room saying that, like, you can't really die here. Death is not real. I have discovered a Gnostic Bible, Father. Would you know what that means? Did you know? Gnosticism is an old branch of Christianity. It bears many similarities, but its faithful believe they know the true nature of reality. This priest is sus? Sure. And hope that the knowing of that truth will allow them to find a way to enter the kingdom of heaven, the true kingdom of heaven. I found this map of the catacombs underneath the manor. Did you now? Might I see it? It seems self-contained, only 2 entrances, both that connect to the greater grounds. No hidden ways out of there. I had hoped one path, at least, led to a wider complex. Thank you for showing me this, my child. Maybe I should not have shown him this. The Aeon. What can you tell me about Aeons? The closest thing you likely know is an angel. On many levels, they are similar. Beings of creation sent by Monad, God, to build the universe. Gnostic research. I've learned that Aeon is a form of Gnostic angel, and the Black Iron Prison is their interpretation of hell, which is this material plane we are all in now. I think I finally understand Gnosticism, Father. Perhaps the topmost layer, child, but I am happy for you. Next comes believing it, and then the clarity and freedom that it brings. In time, you might find a way out. I believe Miss Murphy wished to speak with you. Then she should do so. I'm ready to receive her. But I do not think she will ever be ready to come. Huh. I don't know why I would need to show him this.
I'll take my go with God.
I would rather talk to Miss Murphy about why she wants to talk to Father Sinon. Anybody in here? It's now 8 o'clock. It's less than an hour before the ball. Quarantine is back here. The Asians are still there. And Hisham is here.
Hello, Mr. Ward.
Well scrying? What do you know about well scrying? It's an Irish tradition, gazing into a well and asking for answers. It doesn't seem to have transferred to England like you might expect of a mostly secular spiritual practice. It might be that it only works, at least as it's known in Ireland, I wonder. I've arranged a session with Miss Callahan. I want to check on family. Did you leave this behind in the library, Miss Quinn? This is my handwriting, certainly. It looks like, it's one of my notes, magical theory, but I'm beyond the theorizing part now. What's she gonna do? I heard tell that your family is supposedly cursed. My ancestors, at least, a crucial few of them, were awful people who valued wealth over others' lives. They were Catholic, you see, and knew many other Catholics, including some wanted by the crown. And well, they turned many of those over to the crown for coin. But it's not like it went unnoticed, though they were cursed for it. Cursed with terrible and early fates, along with, in general, grave misfortune. And as it turns out, the curse follows the bloodline. So, less than 100 years removed, I am one of the only 3 remaining Quinns. I've lost my parents, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins, and my siblings, bar 2, thank God. I've dedicated myself to learning how to break this curse and save us. I've become a damned master of my craft, and still it remains. What stupid, meaningless deaths, all for some coin and comfort. Are you the sort to keep death mementos, Miss Quinn? At certain point, that's all you can do. I have many. I keep my brother Alexander particularly close. He didn't die long ago. I miss him terribly. Forgive me, miss, but can I ask, how did you end up with the injuries you sustained? Is it enough to say I have terrible luck? But there's some luck, I suppose, in the fact that I've only been scarred and it hasn't killed me yet. You talk like there's something after you. It does look like that way, Mr. Ward. So, like, the conversations about, like, the stuff that you analyze, they're almost always surface level because those are the first things you can see once you meet somebody. Usually they don't actually, like, progress or unlock anything unless you're discussing to them. Wait, what? Book of Irish Gods. Oh, whoa, this is new. The goddess Breed, the old Irish goddess of healing, poetry, and hearth, smithing, and much else besides. The goddess Ancailach, a goddess, a hag, and diviner whose domains are wind, cold, and winter. She also purifies all units on her entire row. The god Gobnew. This is the one that we saw, an ancient Irish god of smithing and hospitality. And this might also be the same thing in our dream, the spirit in our dream. The goddess Anne Morrigan, the war witch of the Tuatha De Danann, was the goddess of war, wealth, and death. Crows are her symbol. They're all here. I wonder what came of all these gods. 6 evidence file. Research smithing in the Book of the Gods. Irish mythology. Research topic unlocked. Research the fate of the old gods. Wasn't that something? Research the old gods. No. Oh, this is what I missed. This was what I was stuck on for a long time. I was trying to find where in the library this was. It was on the table here. Search the Hesmage for signs of the entity. We've already found all of this. Research the fate of the old gods. What happened to the Tuatha De Danann? Gobnew, Old Anvil. Rose. So what we need to do is research Irish mythology, research the fate of the old gods. Gnosticism. Information on Gnosticism. Read on. An early branch of Christianity that believes that the material realm we currently reside in is hell, what they call the Black Iron Prison, and that the being commonly seen as God is in fact a powerful but lesser demiurge, a version of the traditional devil figure. This demiurge is the secret child of some Aeons, the faith's creator angels, that was hidden in this realm by its parent for fear of retaliation from the true creator. Bored, lonely, and jealous, it created humanity to worship it as a god, but it itself was flawed, and thus so are we, its creations. They believe that the only actual way to ascend into heaven and meet their true creator, Monad, is to realize the falsities of this reality and find a way to break free of this plane of material lies. The faith seems to exist as an answer to the question, why does God allow bad things to happen? With their response being, true God does not know of this place. Oh my god. Jesus. The fate of the old gods. The Battle of Tailtu was a fierce battle fought between the Tuatha De Danann and the Milesians that lasted many days and saw both sides using underhanded tactics. Eventually, after too much loss, a truce was reached, and it was agreed that the land would be split evenly between both parties. Who are the Milesians? To show their goodwill, the gods let the Milesians choose their half first. But the Milesians tricked the gods, for when it is their time to pick, they picked the top half. The gods, true to their word, accepted the deal and moved underground to Tir Na Nog, part of the other world, to live with the Fae. Okay, Tir Na Nog. I can't find anything. It looks like any books on it have been taken away. I should ask around for more information. Oh, okay. Some progress. Tir Na Nog. Tir Na Lia? Is that also... Does Tir Na Lia come from this, like, Celtic mythology? The Battle of Tailtu. Missing research. Has somebody taken them? Ask more about Tir Na Nog from some of the more learned guests. Progress. Manor maps. Have you explored much of the manor? Some, but I'm keen to see it all. Not all of it is open to the public. I wonder how upset they would be really to find me outside of those bounds. What harm could come from curiosity? Bridge game. I understand there was a bridge game on Tuesday. I was not there. I was taking a walk in the gardens and then I retired to my room. Okay.
I'll leave you.
May Allah.
Hello.
Clandestine meeting. I stumbled upon Miss McLeod and Mr. O'Meara meeting in secret. Ah, is that so? To discuss marriage. It is, isn't it? I can see it in your face. Oh, Ivy, not him. Don't do that to us. We're such... Like, this Declan Ward character is such a huge tattletale. Literally cannot keep his mouth shut about anything. I wanted to apologize, Miss McLeod, for walking in on you and Mr. O'Meara. It wasn't my intention. Oh, no, it was a stupid idea, really. In all my haste to find a suitor, I should have known better. If you'll forgive me for saying so, miss, you seem a very talented young woman. One with her whole life ahead of her. Why the rush? I have to, Mr. Ward. If I don't, then Miss It doesn't matter. What matters is I must. Yeah, this game could be better in that it could have some sort of variable that changes whether or not you've already discovered the character's secret. And if you've already discovered this character's secret, they should have a different dialogue. Like, this doesn't make any sense that she's still trying to hide the fact that Miss Dean is trying to blackmail them when you've already talked to them about it. You're quite close with Mrs. Lau? Oh, Victoria's a darling. She's my chaperone, but she's my friend before that. A very dear friend indeed, I'd wager. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Mr. Hunter mentioned a photograph of the two of you from many years back. Does he recall it? Really? I must show him. I have it still, with me in fact. I use it as a bookmark so I can never forget him. Not that I ever could, of course. He worked on my parents' land when I was little. I thought the world of him then, and you know what? I still do. I hadn't realized how much I missed him until I saw him again. This time when I go, I will send letters. You know Mr. Hunter before the event? Yes, Darag was the groundskeeper on my family estate when I was growing up. I've known him since I was very small. And he was a tremendous help when my second sight came in. No one else really knew what to do with me. It runs in bloodlines, you see, but I have it much more fiercely than anyone in my family's living memory. I was so happy to see him here. I've always considered him a good friend. But we've been trying to be discreet. Some people think it's improper. I think it's silly. I've met plenty of terrible men in far better standing. We're all just people, no matter our station. Don't you agree, Mr. Ward? But I won't risk him his job, so discreet it is.
I'll let you be, miss.
Take care.
Okay. We need to ask people about Tir na Nog. So Dupre, the Druid, the Callahans. Milesians as well, same people. Same people know about these gods. Ask about well scrying. So I definitely need to talk to Callahans, Dupre, and the Druid. That's what we're looking for. And the ball is soon. Where am I now? He should be in the walled garden. Dupre, at least, I think, is there. No. He's there by himself. So eerie, standing out here all alone in the darkness.
Hello.
Have you heard of Tir na Nog? I have. The old Irish otherworld serves as home to the gods, realm of the Fae, and sometimes an afterlife for mortal folk. It is both geographical and geographical in that it is said to be under Ireland, but also an island off to the southwest. Many stories exist of heroes sailing there on imrams, voyages that transcend the physical rules of the sea. Milesians. The Irish, or what your ancestors were called. They were said to come from the Iberian Peninsula, itself populated thousands of years before when Homo sapiens left Africa. See, Mr. Ward, we're practically cousins. You know much about the god Goibnu? He's a smithing god, yes? I don't recall much about him. Perhaps one of the Callahans or Mr. O'Finn can be more of help. Well, scrying. I heard Miss Callahan is a master in the art of well scrying. In fact, I've made plans to visit her myself. To be able to show a person their loved ones while separated. What a gift. Oh, okay. So it's like seeing people in the well water. "32 minutes left before the ball. I do have a mask, right?" Just Toussaint over here. I don't think I need to talk to him about anything. Omira. I feel like we can eliminate him now. Because his shoes are distinctly warped, but the footprints in the hedge maze are not. Even though he was one of my top suspects early on. The evidence isn't there. We go in the bar and see who's there. Okay. Anything to talk to Doyle about? I thought there was some stuff to talk to Doyle about. The Aeon? Have you heard of an Aeon? That's like an angel, right? Is that right? How do I know that? I don't think I've ever heard that term before. I can't find it, Father. This place, it's protecting. Ugh. Oh my god. Somebody dropped this note. Do you recognize the symbols? No, what do they... Actually, I do recognize the... Huh? please put that away. It's messing with my stomach. He's totally under the... He's like one of the people who are most strongly under the influence of the dream. I understand there was a game of bridge held on Tuesday night. Sure, I already told you I was in the hedge maze listening to your one when that was... Oh, I see what you're doing, asking it about it in a roundabout way. What are you, some kind of Bobby? Huh, wait, are you police? You legally have to tell me if you are. Is that right? Damn it, I'm not sure. This guy is crazy. This guy's out of his mind. He's been so He's been so high on the dream. He's so high on dreams that he's so out of his mind.
Mr. Ward.
Tierna Nog? I assume that you know it's the old Irish afterlife, or as such, or since you're a Catholic, our version of heaven. I say "our" as Irish people, but also this is what I believe in, so do take what I say with a grain of salt. There are many things that separate it from heaven, of course. I think that's most significant is its accessibility. Catholics have to die to get to heaven, but we pagans can find a way to the other world by less final means. It's not a truly physical place, of course, and defies physical rules. You can access it via the sea or via passageways on the land. Once mankind learns to fly, and mark my words, we will. We might find gateways up there too. I can't recall quite which. But some faiths take the idea of heaven is up there very literally. Crossover between birds and angels, etc., etc. I've been experimenting with entering it via the dream space, but I digress. To be clear, I'm not talking about mythologically here. Yes, there are stories of that. Young Oisin of the Fianna went and came back hundreds of years later, of course. But we, you and I, could hop on horses and get to a passageway by the day's end, and it would need to be day's end for they are stronger at night. Or if Fiat is right, and this is a place of power, then we could remove the need for horses entirely. I've gotten close to the threshold of the other world a few times. The threshold to the other world a few times. It's part of my training. But going there and coming back are not the same thing, so I have only gotten close, and that was enough for me. Is there a portal here? Place of power, passageway. Molessians. Do you know of the Molessians? Know of them. I am one, Mr. Ward, as are you, presumably. They are the race of men who came here and wrestled the ride to settle from the gods. I do love the country, but some days I wish our ancestors had sailed to somewhere warmer. They're just ancestors. Goibnu. Certainly, he's one of Ireland's old gods. People focus on his smithing, but he was also the hospitaller of the Tuatha De Danann. It's said one of his meals could protect you from sickness and decay, that he brewed an ale that would grant immortality to anyone who drank it. Along with this, he was the healer of sorts. He crafted living metal limbs to bring mobility to any of the Tuatha who needed them. I gather that Miss Dean was interested in learning Irish magic from your aunt. She was. Fiad rejected her, though. That's all there is to that. Have you been apprenticing under Fiad for long? I have, for too long, in truth. I have learned everything she has to teach me, but I'm still an apprentice. She does not like my modern approach to the role. She believes it distracts me from the work, but to adapt is the work. If only I could get her to see modern problems require modern solutions. Can you tell me about Morrigan? The Phantom Queen. Look, Mr. Ward, it is important to note that we have three sources for all this. The writings of Catholic monks, so an agenda has to be acknowledged there. The second are followers who believe to have had encounters with the entities in question, again, those with an agenda. And the third, pure fiction, entertainment inspired by the first two sources. But the problem is they all become intertwined and all are as true and false as one another. So take everything you hear with that in mind. So the Morrigan, a powerful goddess and war witch who can strike fear into the hearts of her foes and bolster the courage of those on her side. Many a war was won or lost based on her favor, and that's how she's often painted, a war goddess. But she is more than that. She is a triple goddess, so when all aspects are viewed together, a softer image comes up, a protector goddess. A fierce one, yes, but a protector nonetheless. An Kalak. An Kalak, or as she is sometimes unfavorably called, the Winter Hag. Her time is upon us. She rules from Samhain to Beltane. Samhain became commonly known as Halloween. Beltane is May 1st and ruled over by Breed. She ushers in the cold, the dark, the wet. She guides the old and sick to the other world in that time. Then come May, she is gone again to rest. Okay, confront. Your goal is to escape your aunt's shadow by proving your modern techniques are valid.
I would say it really shouldn't need proving. It probably seems ridiculous to you, Mr. Ward, being so focused on getting her to recognize me.
No. My older brother, he always overshadowed me.
Eamon?
I began to take risks at work. It was an effort to be seen, and in the end, it cost me dearly. It cost him dearly. I understand very well, Doctor.
Then maybe you can help. Has to be a way to prove to Fia that I'm not a child anymore. I've learned her ways, and I'm not as good at them as she is, yes, but I've gained new knowledge she doesn't have. I've forged my own path, and I am her peer. If not now, then when? Take my research. Maybe she'll listen to you. Maybe there's another way to convince her. I no longer see a way forward, but I haven't entirely given up hope.
Dr. Callahan's components find a way. Dr. Callahan has asked me to prove to his aunt that his methods, though new, are as valid as her own. Place of power. Place of power. It's gotta be. Passageway. Possible to cross over to Tir Na Nog via special passageways.
Mr. Ward.
This is your bag of spells, then. Not sure I would refer to it as such, but it is not entirely untrue either. Please, do what I cannot and help me convince my aunt that I'm ready to, I suppose you could say, graduate.
I have to be on my...
Be well.
Okay. I don't know where Fiat is right now. Yeah, I don't have her schedule. Mantovani.
Signor Ward.
I'm gonna need a better Geralt impression than that. Well, scrying. I gather Miss Callahan has learned a way to use well waters to see over great distances. Yes, and she makes it easy, does she not? With only an intention, she was able to guide me to see my familia. To think she has to keep such a wonderful secret so men in frocks do not take her to the flames. So many of your people have lost loved ones to the Americas because of your famine. Imagine they could stay in touch. Were you at the bridge game the other night? No, the only cards that interest me are the tarot. It was those I was reading while they played their game. Oh yeah, she was, I think, giving a reading to Dupre or something. Darcy, Coventry. Is there more that I want to talk to him about? He's back here again. You again?
Do you have much understanding of what your angel wants of you?
Not yet. Something physical. I know that. Whatever it wants of me, I need to be healed. I can feel my body recovering at an accelerated rate since pledging myself to it. I assume its intentions will become clear to me soon enough. But first, the seance. Then a visit to my mother. I have put her to worry for all too long. I need to assure her that what comes next is a divine quest, and so, safe. It's silly, but that will put her at ease.
How you been?
The only challenge will be getting her to believe me. It is, admittedly, something of a change of character.
Lied a lot in the past. Your meeting with Miss McLeod in the changing room. Please, sir, have some decorum, will you? It was an innocent conversation that you would do well to forget, lest you drag the poor girl's reputation through the mud.
I'll be off.
Don't let me...
Okay. We need to find Fiad. Maybe the druid, I think. Yeah, we basically need to find Fiad. Most of the things that we want to discuss are with Fiad. We could find the cook as well. What's her name? Murphy. Fiad and Murphy are the two people that we really need to find. How are you these days? Good, good. We've been playing a lot of Gwent. We've been doing Slay the Spire 2 before this, and now we're playing Seance of Blake Manor, detective mystery game. Yeah, things have been going well. Leo is 4 years old now. My son, and he's growing a lot. Okay, ain't no way, yeah. Where is Fiad? We've already been to the walled garden and the hedge maze. I mean, she could be in her room, technically, but... She's just standing here again. Do I need to go back there? Anybody in the telegraph room? As far as I've seen, only that one lady comes in here, Hisham. And Barbosa, I guess, was asking about it before. Okay, what do I do if I can't find Iyad? If she's nowhere to be found... Who was the other person I wanted to talk to? Bar closes at midnight. Nobody out here. Oh, the druid. The druid was the other person I wanted to talk to. I don't think any of them are here. We want to confront. We want to act. Like this, we have to wait for the ball. This, I have no idea how to find a representative for freaking St. Bridget. Oh, we want to talk to Murphy. Where's Murphy? We should have... I think I have her schedule. Oh, she might be in the ballroom right now, preparing for the ball. Sours. Kitchen basement. I can't get there, right? I don't think I have access to the kitchen basement. Yeah. I mean, we only have 15 more minutes to kill. I also have to leave in like real time 15 minutes. Maybe I just investigate someone's room and then leave the ball for tomorrow. Yeah, Dupre's over here. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know where Fiat is. Probably in her room. Okay. Whose room have we not checked? Mantovani? I don't think we've checked Mantovani's room. Yeah. Alright, let's go to Mantovani's room. Oh, wait. I think I went the wrong way. All the guests are like staying in the same place for an hour while we're just running around like crazy. A note from Mr. Dupre confirming a meeting in the drawing room. It does not say a time. Posters. Posters for events meant Carmela Mantovani has headlined in the past. She really has traveled the world for this stuff. I would think this is a strange thing to bring, but maybe it suggests she travels often or without much notice. She might be bringing these things from one event to another by mistake or as a memento of her work. A letter in Italian. The ink has small circular stains that I recognize as teardrops. The address is La Casina Mantovani. Family letter. Okay. Nice. Oh, Mantovani. Carmela Mantovani. She's at the bar. And she's going to be scrying tomorrow, 11 a.m. Hedge maze. Okay. Medium-sized boots. A lockbox. I don't think I have the right pattern for this. Nope. I need to look around the room to find the pattern, I think. Postal order to La Casina Mantovani is planning to send money home to Italy. Okay. She read a letter from her family and she started crying and she needs to send money back. Her contract for the event signed between her and Vincent Varley. I would wager this is an unusually high fee for such an event. Certainly I'm being overpaid to be here and she is receiving that many times over. Seance contract. The shawl. No doubt for the cold weather. Wait, why does this look so familiar? Is it the shawl that I saw being washed when I arrived here? Does that mean Miss Mantovani is the washerwoman? Lead the shawl. Evidence washerwoman. Is there a portal here? Look. I gather I should look under the cover of darkness. Look around the grounds a little bit closer. Where did the shawl thing go? The shawl. Washerwoman. Doomed to die. Miss Mantovani doesn't have long to live. If that truly was a Bean Nye that I had witnessed washing her shawl, then that's not a good sign, because Bean Nye signifies someone's about to die or something. When I arrived at the manor, I found Miss Mantovani's shawl in the fountain, where I saw the washerwoman. A harbinger of death was washing her shawl in the fountain upon my arrival. Yeah, so she's the harbinger of death has come to claim Mantovani. There's the vandalized flyer that was stabbed. A man or woman who is a medium or wizard must be put to death. You will stone them with stones, for their blood is upon their heads. It's a threat. Arrow deck. Must be a spare. We're almost running out of time. Blood in her handkerchief. She's definitely about to die. Family in Italy. A few of them look a bit like Miss Mantovani. This must be her family and her home. They seem very important to her. 4 evidences. Photograph of young Mr. Mantovani with a mother or grandmother, perhaps. Excuse me. A copy of Molombro by the Italian writer blah 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 blah. Pill bottles. Empty pills of medication. She's been seeing Dr. Callahan. How do I open this? Do I already have this password somewhere, but I just forgot about it? It's not this, right? No. Mrs. Lau's key. Oh. Open this thing, I think. Is it a sigil? Doesn't look like any of these sigils. Maybe this one a little bit on, like, flipped on its side. Hmm. No. I'm not sure what pattern I need to make here. It's probably symmetrical. Let me see. No, I don't want to use that. Oh. Oh. No help from the symbols. Usually for the other rooms, the code is nearby. It's usually like in the room itself. Is that? £50. There's no code on there. We looked in her tarot cards. We didn't look in her clothes here, but... What if I just tried... Hold on, if I... But what about the middle? Ah, that's tricky. The middle has 4 connections. This one has 4 connections. This one has 4 connections. This one has 3 connections. That's... Oh, this one has 5 connections, potentially? Okay, what if I start here? Okay, wait. Oh, that almost looked, that looked kind of good because it was symmetrical. But, yeah. Okay, I need to write this stuff down. Sigil for Mantovani's locked box? Talk to Fiad and Murphy. Probably not gonna get this done today. To Seance's bedroom? Have we ever been in there? We don't, like, he's already eliminated as a... Yeah, we have. Okay, we can't get into his room. We can't get into Coventry's room. Whose room have we not been in yet? That we can actually still go in. I think we've been to everybody's room now? Quinn's room? Have we been in Quinn's room? Yes. Erickson's room? Yes. Search her station. Darcy's room? Yes. Okay. We're gonna pass the time. It's gonna be 9 o'clock. The ball's gonna start, and we'll see.
Hello?
Anything to discuss? Missing pages from an altercation. I gather you and Miss Dean had a falling out of sorts. I suppose that is a way to describe it. I do not make friends easily, Mr. Ward. I have a great deal of responsibilities, and I am left with little time for socializing. Evelyn came to me for help deciphering a grimoire, an ancient tome of spells, that being my specialty. I liked her. She was curious and sharp, and she was exciting to be around, chaotic, which was a nice break from how ordered the rest of my life was. We fast became friends. Then one of her friends in the order showed up with a Sufi who had, or claimed to have, an original copy of the Picatrix, with annotations not copied into later editions. She had to see it, of course, and all she needed to do was to steal them some of my books as payment. Oh, so Evelyn Dean stole Quinn's books to another one of her friends. And denounced me publicly too, though I still don't understand the why of that. To stop me from coming after her, I suppose. I couldn't, though. I was heartbroken. I washed my hands of it all and returned to my work. I would have been wiser to stick to my books in the first place. Okay. 9 o'clock. The masked ballroom. It's getting late. I should return to my room and freshen up for the ball. I can pick up my investigation again once it's over. Forced to go to the ball. Unskippable.
Okay, I'm ready. Well, how do I look?
You
Clean up well, Declan.
Oh, I'm starting to see why I was offered so much money to come here. There's something very wrong with Blake Manor. And it seems Miss Dean's disappearance is only a small part of it. Do I continue? So much of what I've seen today is far beyond what I've ever thought possible. Every minute I spend here among this devilry, I risk losing my grip on reality. If I haven't lost it already, I could just leave. After all, I've been paid a deposit.
End the game right here.
Next year at least. I could just leave and save myself. And damn Miss Dean and this cadre of magicians to whatever hell they brought upon themselves. No. I need to see this through. If not for Miss Dean, if not for the guests here, then at the very least for the staff forced to work here. Anyone outside these grounds who could be harmed by whatever demonic work is in motion here. My soul is tarnished enough as it is. Helping these pagans will hardly change what's waiting for me in the next life. Whatever's coming next, I pray I have the strength to face it. Well, I'd better get going. At this rate, I fear I may be the last person to the ball.
It's 9:15 already. 15 minutes have passed. Okay. It'd be funny if you can just have actually the option in the game to just leave and say, bye, I don't want none of this. Okay. There's some people in the atrium. Everybody is just like... I wonder if it's intended for you to not be able to solve the fight, figure out who fought with Evelyn Dean, or if it's just me being dumb. And then the other thing is like, if it's intended that you cannot help Dupre with his problem. They're doing masks.
Ah, Mr. Ward.
Our final attendee. I was last.
My apologies. I was delayed in getting ready.
Of course, sir. There is no need to excuse your time to us. This is, however, a masked ball, sir. If you have not brought your own, we can provide one.
Please, I seem to be underdressed.
You've no idea, sir.
I wonder if in the masked ball, you actually can't tell who is who, and you need to, like, from the information that you've gathered thus far, need to identify who you're talking to.
Sorry, Mr.
Or who's doing something.
Not my place. Anyways, here's your mask.
That would be
sir,
cool.
And some champagne for the toast.
You may go on through, sir. I'm sure the others are eager for your arrival.
And I haven't really been paying attention to anybody's clothes in their closet, but they probably brought the clothes that they're going to wear to the ball.
Gentlemen, ladies.
Oh no, it started the cutscene.
Let me
I can't.
Again welcome
I need to leave.
To Blake Manor. I am honored to have you at this event. It is one's duty to the household and family to look forward to the future, to make decisions that strengthen the land and line. But it is also important to take some time and look backwards, not through storytelling or nostalgia, but through the literal visitation of my forebears. None of which would be possible, of course, without the talents of the renowned Carmela Mantovani.
Thank you, Marquis Blake. You are too generous, for I am but a humble guide. It is all of you shall do the work. Tomorrow night, when the veil is thinnest, our collective psychic forces will pierce through. Finally, we will speak directly with one of the dead. Absolutely, definitively beyond question. No medium, no spirit boards, no automatic writing.
Very copium.
A spirit, here, talking to us itself, in its own voice. Finally, conclusive proof on the end of life. Their transition into a state of unlife. What they know of any forms of afterlife, and where the known ghost spirits go. But that is for tomorrow, see? Tonight, we celebrate. Perhaps preemptively. But after the event tomorrow, we will be drained, shaken, and, no doubt, changed by the revelations learned.
Very creepy.
Let us toast the end of our own ignorance, the birth of a new us,
Chilling.
and the start of a new world of deeper spiritual understanding.
Come, friends, let us raise our glasses to Miss Mantovani and to knowledge.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what have they drunk? What have they all drunk? Oh no! Us too? It's a cult! Uh-oh. Yeah, we've all been drugged. Oh my god. Oh snap. Maybe you're like, the whatever you drank makes it difficult for you to figure out who is who. Oh, you're having a dream. Everybody's having a dream together.
Where am I? What was in that drink? Have I been drugged?
Are we in the other world?
What the hell is happening here? Shh, Declan. They're listening. I can't let on that Hey, I know her.
Hey, I know her.
I know you.
So high. Saving blocked? Oh no. I should probably stop. I'm gonna have to leave within a few minutes. How long does this section take?
Why do you keep doing that?
What have they given me? People dancing? Can I walk off the edge? Oh. There's a lot of conversation. Okay. I think I will stop here then. Because I won't be able to save. I won't be able to pause or anything. And then we'll just start exploring this area next time. There should have been an auto save. Yeah, it's fine. Well, it'll probably the last save was probably before the cutscene of the start of the ball, but we'll just skip through that next time or watch it again. I don't know. Probably skip through it. But yeah, we'll stop here. Thanks, guys. Pretty creepy, man. But this is a dream. Surely a dream, right? GG's. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. I feel like anyone who chooses to chug mystery liquid in a room full of people in robes deserves whatever they get. Yeah, right? He even thought about it for a second and was like, why not? After knowing everything you know from what you've been investigating, what a bad idea. Alright, bye guys, see you tomorrow.